or whatever, and all along the darkness was just behind the fucking curtains, pulling their strings and manipulating markets and playing with numbers, because everybody's like focused on I look at it like a huge casino. That's what I look at those markets as. You guys are stuck behind a computer. A casino has computers, they're slot machines. You guys are stuck behind a literal computer watching these numbers and, your investments, your time, your energy, your money be thrown into these wishful tanks. That's all it is, it's a wish tank. There's no guarantee whatsoever that they're not going to rob you. And the truth of the matter is that everyone was robbed of their intrinsic value, their energy, their intrinsic worth, the value that comes from the soul. I dropped a whole bunch of bombs in my attorney's office. Truth, just truth. I just brought him the truth, told him the truth. And we laughed and we cut up, and I outrightly asked him, I was like, what deals, you said the government, he opened the door, one. Let me just make that loud and clear. He made the statement that the government wanted to pay me. He said that. He said that to me. And that's what sparked up the entire conversation. And I told him flat out, he was like, well, Emily, at what cost? I said, what do you mean at what cost? I threw up the GPMS.world. I said, we paid for everything. Everything's right here. Everything is right here. This is what is going down on Earth. The darkness uses psychology as a weapon. Do you hear what I'm telling you? They will use psychology as a weapon to try to deny you your own intrinsic intelligence that comes with your beingness and your body. Seriously, I told him, I said, I know that you guys pay a lot of people. I know that there's a lot of celebrities and there's a lot of, musicians. A lot of people are getting paid by these secret operatives to continue to condition the collective consciousness, whether it be blatantly or subliminally. We're talking about the psyche. We're talking about the psyche, the thought processes of an individual. And, lucky for me, I'm such a gifted, advanced being that I can just open a dimension and go to heaven anytime I want. I am not stuck here. I know that I am untouchable. And that I am here to do this take humanity into the future. I'm not here to be owned or governed or controlled or somebody's puppet. Like, that's between me and God, dude. And I don't know what... Great. So I came back home, and the one thing that I have certainly realized is that this area has literally this area is literally the labor force for all of your oil and gas. Without this area up and running, you don't have oil and gas all over the whole fucking world. You don't have it. I know how precious this real estate down here is. I mean, lucky for Mother Earth, their technologies don't come with us into the future because we don't require them. We don't require them. We use light propulsion vehicles that are connected to the electromagnetic field of Gaia. Wow. I'm such a little shit, right? I really am. Like, I be saying shit. Oh, well, I'm just telling you the truth. Mother Gaia has this beautiful grid, okay? It's a much higher frequency grid that I could probably figure out how it got turned off, but I don't want to. Something in me blocks me from knowing that so that I don't, trigger some fucking emotional response within myself. But there were some things in this planet that were not quite set right. Ley lines that had been corrupted and specific freaking structurals, and we're still doing the work as the ground crew. Well, I know I have a whole lot longer to be on the podcast, which is great. That means I should invite some people to be a guest. Still planting seeds on Twitter Spaces. I'm still there. I've built I've forged relationships on there with people all over the world. Some of them have not been the greatest relationships, but still relationships. Still just planting seeds, You can't ever go wrong when you're planting seeds of truth. I love you. I'm so grateful to be here on Earth with you. I'm so honored to be able to do what was expected of me whenever we all consented to come down here. I'm grateful to honor my soul contracts. I'm so grateful to get to honor my soul contracts. We all contracted to be here before we came here. And everything that I've ever done in my life, I was doing to myself. I laugh because, about 5 years ago, the state of Texas denied me disability. They said that I was sane and capable. Okay? This is a true story. Sane and capable. And today I look at that and I'm like, oh, well, thank you, self. Thank you for not giving me an out to get lazy and to get deterred and derailed from my true focus. Because if I truly had, that kind of money right now, it could have easily derailed me from this path. And I didn't take that path. You see what I'm saying? That was myself doing me a favor. Thank you. This badass freaking crow over there. Look at it. Oh, I don't think that's a crow. That's a raven. That is a raven. I had this big, beautiful freaking, I don't think it was an owl. I'm pretty sure it was a hawk flying through the air this morning. That was incredible. Lots of bird energy. Something is telling me to talk about, man, why would you want me to do that? I don't really want to do that without you. Because I just don't. And you know who you are. You know who you are. I don't even have to mention it. I don't want to. I don't want to. I mean, I love the fucking caves on this planet, but I don't want to talk about them. Okay, good enough. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't want to. No, there's some things I want to keep to myself. And when I feel that I need to keep things to myself, I do. And by the way, to all my listeners, I'm having a conversation with my guides. When you hear me like veer off, I'm having seriously conversations, out of body conversations, because I can be in more than one place. I know I have that ability. I know I have that power. I can be in more than one place. Let's do that again. Definitely a raven. Definitely getting closer to me. God, I just love that. Don't you just love that? I feel so much like exhilaration when I think about a future timeline that I'm on, and, you know, that I get to actually live in the peace that I deserve. And I'm not doing this work. I'm not doing this work. I'm not having to be, you know, the warrior. I'm not having to play those lower vibrational roles for anyone at all, because I know fully that I have already transcended this realm, and that I am an ascended master, and I returned. I have integrated that, and that's a lot for some people to unpack. But how do you think it felt for me? Hello, beautiful. Hindi ala you. Raven got all close to me and gave me the eyeball. Well, guys, it's been so much fun spending time with you. I don't really know what you've been up to. None of you have messaged me. I've literally thought about throwing this thing in the trash. You can message me. You can go back to however you found me and click on my profile and connect with me through email. If you want to connect with me through phone, I take phone calls. I'm open to phone calls. I work with people all over the fucking planet. I'm not going to sit back and hide. Y'all thought I was going to go hide in the caves? I mean, that would be fun. We could go running through the caves. Our majestic, beautiful, glorious freaking planet that we're on, running wild and free and exploring and discovering our great world. We live in this beautiful, abundant planet. Seriously. Mountains, valleys, forest, oceans, everything. The snow, Alaska, everywhere. The Antarctic. We live in this massive, glorious freaking world. And guess what? It belongs to us. It is ours. I'm telling you guys, some of them other planets out there, what are you doing to this one? You think I want you to come fuck up some other planet that's out there that I've already been to? I know how they operate. You think we want you out there, the fucking system, and all of time and space fucking shit up? No. I don't. I mean, look at the movie WALL-E. Look at the movie WALL-E. They fucking put you all up in a fucking spaceship and put you out of space for 700 years because they got you to believe, they led you to believe that that was your only fucking option. They tell you the fucking truth in movies, okay? All I'm saying is that this is our home. We are